This tutorial is going to walk us through the form available to learners to request an account and point out some important facts about the form that you'll need to know in order to support your learners. I'm going to click register to open the form. Now the first bit to note is that the red asterisks mean it's a required field. So wherever you see a red asterisk, you know that field needs to be filled out. The required fields are the same that they've always been. These are the fields that Lingos requires, and they've all been filled out here. This will help prevent spam, this mCAPTCHA feature. And because I've been setting this up quite a bit, it's wanting to make sure I'm really not a robot. So I verify here and click complete registration. The learner is directed to a page that's been set up on your platform, letting them know the registration's been approved. Now, you, of course, can edit this page, and you'll want to include information about your organization. But that's how easy it is for Learner if everything is successful. In our second scenario, the learner will come in and fill out the required information, but they will use an ID that is already in use. Once again, I've filled out all the required fields, but I'm using my user ID from my testing days. And when I click I am not a robot, and then click complete registration, I get a notification back on the form that says this user ID is already in use. So the platform makes the assumption that this person already has an account, and if they click here for more information, they're taken to the second page that's been created for administrators. There's already a link here to reset the password, but you can edit this to suit your organization's culture. When I click here to reset password, as long as I know the email address and the user ID that was used to set up that account, I can reset the email, the password on that account. Now in this case, I've filled out a form, but I've not finished filling out the form. You can see that I left some unfilled, blank rather, and that means that the user will have to go back in and fill out the forms, the fields in yellow. So the ID doesn't match, this form was just a mess. So that's how the form handles situations where a learner might miss a field that's required or make a mistake entering information into the field. If you have any questions about this process, these are the three most common scenarios: a success, an account already exists, and just mistakes on the form. Feel free to email support@lingos.org, and I encourage you to watch the rest of the tutorials on this page so you have a full understanding of how this process works and your responsibilities to make sure that learners are approved and activated once they request the account. Thanks.